All right. Today we're just going to look at SPY and maybe a few other stocks. And today SPY was up 0.36% today, and we're right back up to 436. And we do have that gap to fill just below 439. So keep in mind, this is still a bull trend. So this could be the end of the pullback before we continue higher. But more than likely, we're not done with the pullback. And more than likely, we're just trying to put in a lower high and then continue to go down and test that breakout at 430 and then continuing to higher prices. Even though there's no guarantee we have to go to higher prices after we hit 430, we're just giving benefit of the doubt to the fact that we're in a bull trend, which means higher lows and higher highs. If we break below 430, we're going down to fill this gap at 423. And yes, we can go lower than that, but wait for the confirmation of the breakdown below 430. There's so many different scenarios that we could have happen from here, and one of them includes the fact that we already put in the higher low and we're going for the next higher high right now. Even though I don't think that is the preferred scenario, you can never rule it out completely. So yes, this could be a higher low before the next higher high, or we could be about to go put in a lower high before the next lower low and still find support at an overall higher low to the greater degree of the bull trend and still continue higher. So right now, I think this is my preferred scenario. I think we are going a little bit higher before we go test that breakout at 430, and that will get us closer to the end of the month, and then we could get a little more volatility and a little more panic, because right now we still do have a greedy market, and I think we need to reset some of that greed before we go any higher. So let the price action do all the talking, which means you need to manage your risk around the price action movements from this level at 436. Above or below 436 is going to tell you a lot about this market, and the pivot right here, right around 433. If we break down below 433, we should see a very quick trip to 430 because there's not any support between 433 and 430. If we break below 430, then we open the door for the possibility of coming down towards 426, 423, and 420. So just let the price action do all the talking. Nobody knows exactly where this market's going, and that's why a lot of people have been getting the market wrong this year, because they've been ignoring the price action and the bullish trend because they have a bear bias from the recency of the bear market last year. Yes, we had a bear market last year, but that doesn't guarantee this year is also going to be a bear market. So if we continue higher and you don't want to participate in this market, at least do yourself a favor and stop losing money from shorting it. If we look at stocks like Amazon, we were up 4.26% today, and we did get the bull breakout above 128, which means we're likely going to 133 and 134. And we still have stocks like Microsoft and Apple pushing all-time highs up there with NVDA. So if you don't think the market can go higher, you're simply wrong. These stocks are proving the market can go higher, and they're actually telling us the market wants to go higher. Even though a lot of that strength is still in the big tech sector, we could still see other stocks starting to participate, which would only fuel this rally to higher prices. So just block out all the noise and let the chart do all the talking, because on Amazon stock, we did have that bull flag and a bull trend, which was telling us we were likely going to higher prices. So check your bias at the door and let the price action do all the talking.